Hello! In today's video, I wanted to share my top 10 spring fragrances with you. I love perfume. I wear it at home. I wear it when I'm going out. It just makes me feel good. And I have 10 perfumes here for women that I just think are perfect for this time of year. And I wanted to share them with you. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, if you enjoy everyday beauty made easy, that is what my channel's all about. So let's go ahead and get into what I think are top 10 spring fragrances for women. Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about is a favorite of mine year-round, although I know a lot of people reserve it for spring. I just think it's so beautiful and feminine that you can wear it year-round. But since this is a spring perfume video, I'm mentioning it in here. This is Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede. This is such a beautiful fragrance. It's got some fruity and floral notes to it, but because it's cut with the suede, I feel like it's got a little bit of a sexiness to it too. It's a great daytime or nighttime perfume in my opinion. It's a great signature scent if you're looking for that. So I feel like it's a little bit unique because the top note is red apple and you just don't see that in a lot of perfumes, or at least I haven't. I mean, I'm not a perfume expert. I just know what I like and I really love this and I get compliments on it all the time. So the top note is red apple. The middle notes are peony, rose, jasmine, and carnation. And the base note is suede. It's fresh, it's feminine, but it has a creaminess to it too. So I'm going to reference this a little bit later in the video when I talk about another perfume that I love too, because I kind of think if you like one, you'll like the other, but in different ways. This is a staple classic favorite perfume for me that will never leave my perfume wardrobe. I reach for this for any occasion. It's gorgeous, but it's particularly beautiful in springtime. This is the brightest bottle that I have in this bunch, and it just makes me happy every time I look at it. This is Bond No. 9 Central Park South. This is my first and only Bond No. 9 perfume, and I bought it on a whim. I just thought the notes sounded kind of pretty, and I crossed my fingers that it would wear well on me, and it has worn on me beautifully, and it's a perfect springtime perfume in such a different way than Peony and Blush Suede. I know perfume wears differently on everyone. I mean, what smells good on me may not work on you at all, and what lasts a long time on me may not last a long time on you at all. This is probably the longest lasting of any of these in this bunch. I mean, they all last a long time. That's why I like them. But there's something about this one that just wears all day. I mean, I can even smell it on me the next day. And I'm someone that has a hard time with perfumes lasting on me. And I was kind of surprised by that. So this is a clean and bright, warm floral. And it's got some woodsy notes to it too. It's sweet, but it's not sickly sweet. It's not too sweet. There is a definite vibrance to this fragrance. And it has some depth, but it's not too strong. I don't really like heavy, strong perfumes, and this just has enough for me, but not too much. The top notes are grapefruit blossom and black currant blossom. The middle notes are jasmine and lily of the valley, and the base notes are woodsy notes. All of those just blend together beautifully to give you this just bright, vibrant fragrance that's perfect for spring. I will have everything linked down below if you want to check anything out as far as the perfumes or anything I'm wearing. If you're on mobile, just hit the title below the video. If you're on desktop, look below that title and hit the words show more, and you can get to everything that I talk about or reference or show in this video. This is a fragrance that I've run out of, and I've not stopped thinking about it since I ran out of it. So I think this is going to have to be a repurchase for me very soon, and I especially think about it and miss it during the spring months. This is Giorgio Armani Aqua de Gioia, and the bottle is just so beautiful too. I think they say this is a unisex fragrance, but I felt like it was pretty feminine. At least that's how it smelled on me. A lot of times when fragrances are unisex, they lean very masculine on me, and this one didn't at all. This is a really fresh aquatic scent. It's a floral, but a soft floral, and it's got some lemon in it. It's just really fresh and beautiful, and it can take you from spring to summer really nicely. So the top notes are Amalfi lemon and mint, and the middle notes are jasmine, peony, and pink pepper. And the base notes are cedar and French labdanum and brown sugar. So it's a fresh, green, floral, lemony, aquatic fragrance that's really great for spring. And when it rains, kind of, that's when I kind of crave this fragrance. I love this fragrance, and I know I'm gonna have to repurchase it. I am someone that Dolce & Gabbana light blue, I know a lot of people love it. It does not work on me at all. It's very cloying. spring. And when I think of aquatic fragrances with lemon, that's what comes to mind. This was my alternative to that worked beautifully on me because it was very soft and had kind of a sugary note without being too sweet. It just sat beautifully on my skin. Yeah, I need it again. I'm going back to Jo Malone for a second. I'm finding a lot of Jo Malone's fragrances are really great for springtime. And the ones that I've selected actually do last a long time on me. I know some people have issues with Jo Malone, but these in particular last on me. And if you have issues with fragrances lasting, you can just put a little bit of Vaseline on your wrists and that can help. Just a little side note. So I have a little 1 ounce size here of Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom. This is kind of hard to describe for me because it's bright and clean, yet it's cozy and comforting all at the same time. So the top note is cardamom, the middle note is mimosa, and I almost said the bottom note. The base note is tonka bean. And there's something about the combination, the blending of all of those that just lends itself to such a bright scent that sits on the skin yet just dries down to be so comforting and sweet, but not too sweet. I mean, you're going to see a theme here. I like my fragrances to have a little bit of sweetness to them because, you know, it makes them beautiful, but I don't want to smell cloyingly sweet as the day goes on. And that's what this does. This is a really nice spring fragrance. It's really great for me for daytime. I really like it for daytime. So this is my second purse size travel spray that I've had of Replica Springtime in a Park. I've got to get a full size bottle. I know I've said that before, but I really mean it this time because these always end up buried in the bottom of a purse or something, and then I don't wear them as much as I would if I had a real regular size bottle of it. And I love this. I just adore this fragrance. I mean, it is made for spring. It's called Springtime in a Park. It feels like springtime in a park. It's fresh, it's clean, it's inoffensive. This would be a great anytime, anywhere fragrance that's not boring and generic. I don't think it's generic. The notes in this are pear, lily of the valley, and musk. Simple, no frills, but the way they blend together is just lovely. And the bottom line is that I just enjoy wearing it, just like I do a lot of Replica's fragrances. And what I love about Replica in general is that their fragrances are designed to evoke memories and to kind of transport you to places and evoke feelings. And I feel like they do. And I feel like this one does as well. I mean, one of my favorite summer fragrances of all time is from Replica, Beach Walk. And I feel like Springtime in a Park does for spring what Beach Walk does for summer in a way. So this is just such a perfect spring fragrance. I don't know why I was surprised by how much I liked Diptyque Do Son, but I was. This fragrance is different than any that I own. You know, tuberose can go wrong. It can be very, very heavy. If it's not done right, it can sit on the skin wrong. This is the softest, most delicate, creamy, clean white floral. So the top notes are African orange flower and iris rose. The middle notes are tuberose and pink pepper, and the base is benzoin and musk. There's something so delicate and beautiful about this. Yet when you hear the word delicate, sometimes you think that's not going to last on the skin, but it does. It's got a hint of powderiness, but it's not a baby powder. I don't typically go for scents like that. It's just the perfect blend of tuberose and white floral, and because of the musk, it just sits on the skin beautifully. I adore this fragrance so much, and this was kind of a spur of the moment purchase for me. I just thought I had never tried a Diptyque fragrance before. Which one am I going to start with? I think I'll start with this one. I'm always trying to find, you know, that perfect tuberose fragrance, and this is one that is just a little bit different from any other tuberose that I've tried before. It's just beautiful. This was my signature fragrance for years. Any time of year, it didn't matter. I'm putting it in this video though because I feel like it is associated with springtime, and I know I said the word was, but I still pull it out, and when I wear it, people just associate me with this fragrance, or this fragrance with me, I guess rather. This is Chanel Chance Eau Tendre, and I think this is probably my 4th or 5th bottle of it. This is a fragrance from Chanel that is sophisticated, but not so mature that you think you can't wear it. I know some people, when they think of Chanel fragrances, they think, you know, I don't think it's for me. This isn't that. I've also heard it compared to Marc Jacobs' Day Daisy fragrance, and it's not that sweet. It's a fruity floral that's refreshing yet elegant and feminine and classic. It's a great signature scent if you're looking for one. The top notes are quince and grapefruit. The middle notes are hyacinth and jasmine. The base notes are musk, iris, cedar, and amber. So you have some unique notes in here, and I remember I liked it so much at first, but I couldn't quite pinpoint what it was that was so unique about it that sat so well on my skin. There is something unique about this, yet it's recognizable, and yet not that many people wear it. So it's not like you'd be wearing something that everybody else wears. It's a really beautiful fragrance. It's perfect for spring. It's nice and light and refreshing. I know I said it was my signature, and that's just because I like to play around with perfume. So I reach for different ones, but I would say I reach for this and Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede the most regularly out of all the perfumes I have, I guess the most consistently as of right now. I mean, that could change, but they've been going strong for a long time now for a reason. And I said earlier I was going to reference Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede when I talked about another perfume. That is this one. I feel like they're both beautiful, elegant, refined, fruity florals without being too sweet, and they're great signature scents. I feel like if you like one, you will definitely like the other, but they're very different from each other, so it's not like you're going to be duplicating a perfume. The Jo Malone to me has a little bit more of a creaminess than Chanel Chance Eau Tendre, whereas this has a little bit more of an airiness to it than the Jo Malone. So if you're looking for that comparison, that contrast, that's how I would describe it. So I just ran out of this purse size, and I do plan on purchasing the full size. I also think the bottle is really cool on this. This is Giorgio Armani My Way. This also has tuberose in it, but to me this isn't a tuberose fragrance so much as it is a citrus fruity floral. I like that citrus component of it though. This is just a really nice, bright springtime fragrance that I really enjoy wearing. I mean, I've been working on this purse spray for a while, and I just kept thinking, yeah, I think I'm gonna buy the full size. And then when I ran out of it, I realized how much I really missed it. I also think this is another safe bet if you're looking to give someone a gift. Actually, I mean, I feel like any of these could be, but that could be just because I'm biased that I like them so much. So the notes in this, you have top notes of orange blossom and bergamot. You have middle notes of tuberose and Indian jasmine, and the base notes are white musk, Madagascar vanilla, and cedar. The reviews of this are really great, so apparently I am not alone in loving Giorgio Armani My Way as much as I do. So I just mentioned the Kayali Musk 12 fragrance from Huda Beauty in another video at how surprised I was at discovering this. I didn't even realize that Huda Beauty had fragrances. Now, typically, I wouldn't really reach for a musk fragrance for spring. Those are normally kind of nighttime perfumes or winter fall perfumes. But this one is very fresh and feminine and light and creamy with a touch of vanilla. I described it in that video as kind of a chic musk. I just feel like it's very good for springtime. As someone who likes musky type perfumes, I enjoy this for spring. It's not heavy at all. It sits on the skin beautifully and lightly. The top notes are freesia and lotus. The middle notes are musk and jasmine, and the base is vanilla and sandalwood. It's probably because that vanilla sandalwood base. I don't know, but I just think this is beautiful and light. So if you like musk type scents and you want something that's perfect for spring, I think this is lovely. This was not a fragrance I ever thought I would like, much less purchase a full bottle of. This is the Jo Malone Honeysuckle and Davona. I tried a small size in one of their sampler sets and got so many compliments on it. I was kind of blown away. Now, I don't really like the scent of honeysuckle, so I was kind of surprised at how much I really love the way this smells on me. The top note is Davona, the middle notes are honeysuckle and rose, and the base note is moss. When I wear this, I do picture walking through a garden in springtime. I mean, that is what I get, kind of, after it rains. It has the same creaminess to it that Peony and Blush Suede has, and it's got the green from the moss. I don't really smell a lot of rose, but there's something about the way all of these scents blend together that just sits beautifully on me and generates a lot of compliments. I love smelling my wrists when I wear this, and I'm just so stunned by that. But I mean, I liked it so much, I didn't even get the 1 ounce size. I went straight to the 3.4 ounce size. That's how much I like it. Perfect for springtime. Just a lovely fragrance. I know there are 3 Jo Malone perfumes in this video, but I mean, they're all absolutely beautiful. I do love that they do sampler sets. That is one thing that I love. I think Replica does those too. I'll link those as well as everything in this video down below in the description box. Speaking of roundups, I just did a foundation roundup with some new foundation releases. I'll have it linked here if you haven't seen it. If you found this video fun or helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss future uploads. Let me know too any spring perfumes that you love. I'm always looking for new perfume suggestions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.